Long as I remember, the rain's been coming down. Clouds of mystery pour. Hey all, and welcome to our little place in the YouTube universe here at Ukes Alive. Yes, we have another coaching and play along video, and today we've got Who'll Stop the Rain, Creedence Clearwater Revival. It's a beauty, but as usual down below in the description we've got a few things that will be helpful. One is a skip to the play along section, so you don't have to hear any of this intro if you want to come back and just play the song. Also there's a link to download the song sheet, courtesy of the Canberra Ukulele Band. That'll go straight to your downloads folder, so that's where you need to go and look for it. Thirdly, there's a link to join the mailing list for Ukes Alive. That way you get notified of any upcoming live sessions that we have going, and that's the only time I will send an email, really. It's just advertising the live sessions. And lastly, you can just support the channel if you want to. You can buy me a coffee down below. That'd be really helpful. Helps me cover my costs. It's the only income I get from this little venture. Nothing from YouTube, because all the songs are copyrighted by the copyright owners. So they get any royalties or payments that come from YouTube. So I prattle on. Sorry about that. It's my usual introductory screed. Welcome to my little home studio here. We're here to have fun, okay? That's what it's all about. We're here to have fun. Often we get caught up in the things of the world, and it's good to retreat into a song or two, okay? So I recommend you do that. Recommend this little ukulele to your friends and family. There is also a link below to my free lessons. So no skills, no experience necessary. You can just start that series of lessons. It's all free on YouTube, and it's my little approach to how to learn this instrument, which is very much how I learned to play the instrument, okay? So I think we should probably move on and have a little look at this song. So I'll move into my little playing position here over the side. As you can see at the top of the screen there, we've got my new audio-visual system from Harvey Norman. So let's plug it in and turn it on. Alrighty, so we've got our projector and our screen happening there. So this song, a little bit of information. It's one of Creedence's classics, obviously, Who'll Stop the Rain. Written by John Fogerty, released in 1970 on the album Cosmos Factory. Although many people think it's simply about bad weather, Fogerty has explained that the rain is really a metaphor for the uncertainty, turmoil and disappointment that surrounded America in the late 1960s. It really hasn't stopped, has it? From the Vietnam War to political unrest and the overwhelming atmosphere at events like Woodstock, where the festival was literally drenched in rain. Despite its gentle melody, the song carries a message of hope, asking when the endless troubles will finally come to the end. Quirky fact, Fogerty wrote the song after returning from Woodstock, where nearly 500,000 people endured days of mud and rain. He later said the weather perfectly symbolised the mood of the times. More than 50 years later, its message still resonates. Okay, so let's just skip on to the actual song here. Here's our song sheet. Not a lot to say about it. Most of those chords there are what I call common chords, and if you're new to the instrument and they're not all clear to you, you can also download in the description below the common chord chart PDF, which you can have just printed off, sit on the side there to remind you as you're learning. B minor, I've got written there, that's the standard strumming for the B minor. I tend to just play the bottom three strings on the second fret there, and bring my thumb over the top to mute the fourth string, because the fourth string and the first string are the same note, so you're not actually gaining anything, but you can play that B minor however you choose to play it, okay? It's got a little bit of syncopated rhythm in there. You sort of know how it goes. It sort of goes... Who'll stop the rain? 2, 3, 4. Then it goes C, G, D7, A minor, C, E minor, E minor, D7th, G. So I'll play that again slowly for you, just that syncopated instrumental section there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do it again. 2, 3, 4. Up, down, down, up, down, down, G. One more time for you, a bit slower. 4. C, up, down, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, D7th G. One more time, bit slower. 3, 4. Down, up, down. 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down. Down for the G, for the D7, then back to the G. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down. 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down. 2, 3, D7th G. So you might want to practice that little bit. I'm sure by the end of the song you'll have it nailed. It'll all be good. So let's skip to the top of the song, and I'll start it scrolling. I'll also bring up in the top right hand corner here my chords so you can see what I'm doing there, hopefully. As long as I don't move out of the screen. Keep that in the screen, it should all work. So I'll kick you off. We'll start it scrolling, and wish us good luck, okay? Wish us good luck. We're going to need good luck here, okay? All right. So I'll count you in. Get ready. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, one more thing to say before we start off. That E minor after the G. An easy way to do it, if you watch the top right hand corner, if you've got your G chord, you've already got the first 2 strings of E minor, right? You've already got your first 2 there with your G chord. Your string 1 and string 2 are already well positioned for that. Now, as you know, the E minor typically, when you do it that way, uses this string. It's got string 3 on fret 4. So that's the only thing you need to do differently from the G chord. So you've got your G chord. If you want to go from G to E minor, you put your pinky over the top, right? It's right positioned quite well for that, and you've got to get your pinky working for you. Often people don't get their pinky happening. So if you bring your pinky over the top to override string 3 and your index finger, leave it down because you're going back to the G in a minute. But with your pinky over the top, you turn the G to an E minor. Lift it again, you're back to the G. Right, you try that. G chord, pinky over the top to get that E minor. You'd be surprised how many songs actually have the G and the E minor, and it's a nice, easy way to transition between G and E minor rather than picking all your fingers up and relocating them. All right, so now I think I can count you in. 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Long as I remember, the rain's been coming down, clouds of mystery pouring, confusion on the ground. A good man through the ages, trying to find the sun. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? I went down Virginia, seeking shelter from the storm. Caught up in the fable, I watched the tower grow. 5-year plans and new deals, wrapped in golden chains. And I wonder, stop the rain. Heard the singers playing, oh how we cheered for more. The crowd then rushed together, trying to keep warm. Still the rain kept pouring, violence on my ears. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? 2, 3, 4. Good one there, okay. If you look carefully at that little outro section that we did there, the first line I went from G to E minor by going from the G chord over to the traditional E minor, and the second time I did the G chord and the pinky over, just so you can see the comparison. Okay, so thanks for joining this little video. As I always say again, and all YouTubers say this, by all means, like the video if you like it, subscribe to the channel if you want more of these, and click the notification bell to get notified when I put more up. And leave a comment, because I love the feedback. Constructive is always good. Happy to take any ideas that you have, how we can make these videos better. Also, feel free to leave a request if you want me to do a particular song on one of these videos that you would like to learn and play along to. Just let us know in the comment, and I always reply to the comments every time, promise. Okay, so enjoy your day, evening, morning, wherever you are, and I'll see you again in the next one.